Hi, we're Paul and Marie, UK resellers based in Southampton in Hampshire.
And this week we are selling at a car boot sale.
Yay, getting rid of all our tat.
Yeah, got up at crack of dawn.
Yeah.
It's all unloading now, isn't it?
Yeah, all unloaded. Well, most of it. Can't get it all out.
And now we're sitting down.
Yeah. I'm going to break for a minute. Well, we're back again.
Back with more footage of the boot sale.
More footage and more exciting commentary.
Still trying to get rid of our tat.
Yeah, it's going to be a long old slog, I reckon, getting rid of all this tat.
We did get rid of some though, didn't we?
Yeah, we got
It was
rid
a
of a fair
sunny
bit.
day.
Yeah, bargain prices.
But it's not our favourite thing to do, is it, selling?
No, that's it. It's just a little look at our stall.
Yeah, we laid out, taken as much space and laid it all out as much as possible, haven't we?
Yeah. And yeah, we have sped up a lot of this footage. Just thought it might be a little bit boring for you.
You might spot some of the things that we took 2 weeks ago. We've given them another go out, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
So,
You probably also spotted the incorrect date and time ticking away on the top left there.
oh yeah, did I say 2018?
18, yeah. I haven't changed it on the the camera, and I forgot to remove it.
Looks like we've gone back in time.
I know. The guy there decided to have those. They were nice, those pots, houses.
Yeah, they were nice. Got them from an auction, didn't we?
Yeah.
Right.
Sneak peek.
Sorry?
Sneak peek.
Yes. I've just got that road there to do, and then I've done from us backwards.
Right.
But my arm's fallen off with wallpaper. Won't be long.
Right.
Good luck.
I'll go for a little wander.
If I'm not here when you get back, it's because I've sold everything.
Right.
Okie dokie.
See you in a bit.
Oh, you off and about now?
Yeah.
Seeing what you can pick up. This was a huge boot sale this time, wasn't it? It was probably
was.
twice as big as when we last went.
Yeah, definitely.
So much so they had it in a field by the entrance as well, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right. The car park. I think they got two fields. They got them a big field and a small one. That was me. I'm a bit of an idiot. I forgot bags.
I'm up for the bags.
Bags. And a pair of gloves.
I needed them in the morning. It was quite chilly, wasn't it, when we were setting up?
Yeah, it was.
6:30 in the morning, it was a bit cold. Yeah, I went to the other field, didn't I, a bit later, but I walked miles, I did. I don't think I walked around the whole of the boot sale.
No, I didn't. It's massive. I mean, if we were there buying, we would have.
Oh, what's that you got? Is it a camera?
Yeah, it's just it's a little, I think it was a Canon one. A little bit unusual. But again, I've still got a huge backlog.
Yeah, that's it.
So it puts me off.
Puts you off getting more, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a load of leathers.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even stop to look, really. I think because I don't know anything about them, I should really have a look online for when we go again.
Yeah.
Because some of those might be worth a fortune.
It said their jacket's £20.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If I have a look online, do a bit of research, then I might know what makes to look out for. We watch ABL, don't we? And he buys a lot of jackets and leather stuff.
Yeah.
So attaining the information, though, that's
it. Up in the knowledge.
I need to write it on my phone, have lists of everything that I need to look out for.
Yeah. Wish you could do this in real time because you get through the boot sale so quick. Oh, look at that basket there.
Basket, yeah.
I didn't see that at the time.
I didn't see that. And you might be in a complete different section to me. I don't think I saw all of it at all.
These were interesting. One was a tuner and one was an amp. I think they were 20 quid each. But it's again, I probably would have, if I didn't have such a backlog, I probably would have looked more into it. But
yeah, you might have done a deal on the two.
Yeah.
Guitar there. Look, didn't see that.
Yeah, that was what was it? I can't remember the make. Is it Gear? Is it called Gear for Music?
Oh, Gear. We've had amps and things like that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Was you selling the amp with it?
Yeah. Again, I wasn't sure. I should have asked about that one.
And a keyboard.
Yeah, we've had stuff from Gear for Music.
We have, yeah. It's always gone, isn't it? Lawnmowers there.
Yeah, this was he was probably. Do you think it might have been a clearance guy?
Yeah, I think so. The way it's all in tubs and that, I don't know.
There was a record player on the end there I was going to have a look at, but then when I got closer it looked a bit worse for wear, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, I think I looked at some of his stuff. People like a rummage though in tubs, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, some hats there. I wonder what they were like.
Not
really got into hats, have we?
No, but we have had a couple in the past, haven't we?
Yeah, they were in an auction lot. And they did sell, didn't they?
They did. Again, it's another thing really we should...
learn about.
Yeah. It's a lot of learning.
If only we could remember what to learn about.
Yeah, I know, that's it. We have to start making a list.
No, this is when you were away, you were doing all this filming. This man was trying to find something he bought from a stall. So he come up and asked if we had it, and we're like, no. And he went next to Mum and Dad, no, they didn't have it. Then as he walked away, Mum noticed that his dog had one of our toys.
Oh, right.
And then the bloke was wrestling with the dog to try and get the toy. It was this, like Pontins.
Yeah.
Pontins sort of soft toy.
Yeah.
The dog wouldn't put it down.
Yeah, I had a look at this. We've had a similar sort of thing
we
before.
have,
and sold.
Those little TVs.
But again, it's the sort of thing I was very tempted, but then as you'll see in a minute, I looked at the battery compartment. I thought I'll give that one a miss. They probably would have cleaned up, but as you can see,
it's a time, isn't it, as well, isn't it? Yeah.
So no, I thought I'd give it a miss. But yes.
Well, just in case anyone is interested, we did say to the man that he could keep the toy for the dog.
Because, sorry, I butted in there.
No, because honestly, it was awkward because we were saying, no, keep it, because the dog had a vice-like grip on this toy and the man would not let him keep it. We said, no, honestly, because it was only 50p, but no, honestly, you keep No, he wouldn't have it.
There's an amp thing there that somebody had made up by the looks of it from a car stereo and subwoofer type thing.
Oh.
I know you're really interested in that. Oh, look at this in the pushchair, look. Honestly, there's a dog inside the pushchair.
It's nice when you can take dogs to a boot sale, I think, because it's a day out for them as well, and it's a really good walk. Look at that. He's got the life of Riley, that dog.
He has. Yeah. Struggling to find stuff, really.
Yeah, I know. I think it was where you went. That's the thing with when we sell, we get everything out, don't we? That's the first hour gone.
Yeah. about finished now, I think.
Ready for sit down?
Mm-hmm.
Empty bag.
When you went to the toilet, that's funny. He's telling me there's another boot sale out there. Another
What's
4
that?
rows out there.
Yeah,
I suppose because this is full up, perhaps.
yeah.
Well, we're back from the boot sale.
And you may have noticed that our faces are a little bit different. Got caught in the sun, didn't we? Look at my face here, look, where I had my hair. Paul's been calling me Phantom for 24 hours because I'm like a Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
You got the old V, you always get the V,
I
don't
always
you?
get the V.
I don't think you're a proper reseller if you haven't got some sort of sunburn after going to a car boot. But we have made it back, haven't we?
Yeah. And this one we were selling
Again.
not mainly.
Yeah.
But
not our favourite thing to do, is it?
No, it's not. No.
But
Much prefer buying.
If you buy the tat and store it up, then you have to get rid of it, and that's what we have to do. It was a nice day,
there
wasn't
is
it?
a bonus though. The vehicle is sort of in there, isn't it? So if you go off buying, then at least you don't have to go back all the way back to the car park.
I thought you were talking about the sausage and egg bag that I had in the morning. That was definitely my bonus.
That was a bonus.
Yeah.
Apologies for the footage that you've just seen. That the issue is obviously when we're selling, one of us is at the stall and the other one goes off buying.
Yeah.
Now, recently you do a lot of the buying, don't you? So I sort of went about and had a little look, but couldn't really find anything.
No, but you did well though, because it was your new camera, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it's just that that one I picked up the time before, just to give it a go to see if I could get used to doing it.
Got the old chest mount.
I got the old chest mount on.
I don't know who does that. When you see other YouTubers do it, it looks normal, but when you try and do it yourself, it's like, oh, it's a bit noticeable, isn't it? It's a great big camera stuck out here.
Yeah. That, anyway.
You're very brave, I couldn't do it.
So I did it, and but it's only a cheapy camera, so that's why it's a little shaky. But
yeah, but you did well, I think, just to walk around with it, with this massive thing stuck. I think you did really well.
That's why I was sped up the footage, because it's a bit boring. Anyway.
So we cover what we bought.
Yes. Let's cover what we
bought. Well, it's our money, so technically it covers both of us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For the business.
That's it.
Have a glance around. I think we won't do the who can get the most bits of paper. But any idea what is the highest value profit? Bearing in mind there is one thing that's here that we couldn't fit on the table because some idiot bought something big again. Can't help myself, can I?
Yeah, but it's always when we're selling as well.
Well, it's because you're not there to say no. I don't get away with it. I'll sneak it back.
Sneak it. You can't, Anyway.
They're all thinking
we got it all in.
They're thinking I've bought something big and wicker, but no. No, it's just something completely unusual, something I've never picked up before.
Yeah.
But it was a cheap price, and I thought that's got to be worth more money. But will it be worth more money? Now, at this point, when we got back yesterday, we were shattered, weren't we? So we had a nice coffee. Then you went off and done your parcels. I'd done a bit of gardening.
Yeah.
And so I last night looked at everything, cleaned it all, baby wiped it, priced it all. So you've got no idea what any of this stuff is worth.
Nope, not a clue.
You're not really sure what I paid for. I just give you the total, didn't I, of what I paid for. So she'll have a look round. Any ideas? Have you noticed I've turned all the bits of paper upside down so you can't cheat?
Yeah. Is this as a pair, is it?
It's a pair, yeah.
I'm going to go
stupid
and something that I think is the least value.
Okay, go on then.
But that.
Okay, we'll show that then so that it's evidence. No, show it so it's evidence.
Okay.
And we'll come back to that. Why don't we start with the big item that we have to hoof up?
Oh, right, okay.
Because we couldn't get it on the table.
No.
This is
picture up here.
Unusual item. It's would it be called a mobility
Yeah.
aid, a walker?
Yeah.
It's quite nice. It's quite a good condition.
Yeah.
3 wheels. As you're pushing it along, you can fold it. And obviously not when
as you're going along, so go flying.
But it's triangular, so
Yeah.
the triangular bit in the middle has got a zip-up bag.
Yeah.
It's got 2 brakes. I don't know
Yeah.
why I'm miming everything. 2 brakes.
No.
I don't know the make of it because the sticker's not on there anymore.
Have you lensed it?
But no, because there's a lot on there online. But that's
Okay.
sort of what we're going to be putting up for, hun. So you do
That's
the
good.
big reveal.
So we purchased it for £4.
And that's only because it was £4. I thought that's got to be worth more than £4, surely.
Yeah. And we're going to put it up for $34.99.
Well,
Excellent.
they're about £60-70 new.
Right.
So
okay.
I sort of plumped for that price based on others and solds and thought, well, we'll give it a go. It's quite good condition, works all right. So that's that one.
Yeah.
So shall we go for, let's go for these next, because I went to a stall.
Sorry.
That one. Oh, and she had £2 per item or 3 for a £5. So I saw, the reason I got it is I saw this bad boy from 2015, Shrek's Adventures, and we've already got one of these listed online, so I knew they had a bit of value to them. So this one, it was £2, and we are putting it up for $18.99. And your one, hun?
It purchased for £2, and again it's going up for $18.99.
And this is from the 90s, so this is even older. He did have, how's his nose looking? He did have a couple of marks on his nose. Might just give it another baby wipe, but look at the fluff, it's in a good condition, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean I can't see any marks, but yeah, no, he's in good condition.
Yeah. So did you? I can't remember if you said the price.
Yes, I did say
Oh,
the
did you say
price,
that?
yeah.
Okay, so let's put those there. And because I needed to buy another item, there wasn't a lot to choose from, but so I randomly chose this Charles and Di 1981 puzzle because I thought, well, I can do that, and I've had a look on solds. Probably be able to get a tenner for it if it's all there. So I'll give that a go, Mum. So this was one of the first things I bought. Ooh, a bit different. It's I'm guessing a biscuit tin.
Yeah.
There aren't any on solds, but there are other styles of sort of caravan. But I thought, what would it be in the summer? And biscuit tins. We've sold quite a few biscuit tins in our time, haven't we? The M&S ones at Christmas. They are collected by quite a few people. So what price did I get on that, hun?
£1 you paid for it,
And what we listed it
it's going
for?
up for $14.99.
Yeah, might end up getting 12 for it, but it's a quick flip. I've already cleaned it. It's just a case of taking an existing biscuit tin listing.
Existing biscuit
tin listing, and then this is from 2019. Well, that's when the food runs out. It's empty.
Yeah.
But yeah, so easy to list. Let's go for this one next time, because it wouldn't be one of our videos without some wallpaper.
No.
And the lady was doing these big old chunky rolls, £2 each or 3 for a £5. So I bought all 3. But you know what the good thing about these are? You'll be surprised, they're still selling these, and they are selling these on at B&Q for £19 a roll at the minute.
Excellent.
So I'm going to be a little bit cheeky and go up higher. Go on, hun, you do the big reveal on the price.
You're going up higher?
Yeah, the sale, because normally we do them like $29.99 is
Oh,
normally
sorry,
the most
yes.
we do, isn't it?
Yeah. So I thought you meant higher than B&Q's price then. I was going to say that's a bit
Should we
cheeky.
try it? If only we could do that sort of
So
thing.
pay £5 and going to list them for $34.99 for the 3.
Yeah, see what we can...
It might be alright because it's, like I say, a current pattern.
Yeah. We do tend to sell these things as used, don't we? Even though they're new, they're not really new to us, are they? In a sense.
No.
So the next one is the next lot of wallpaper. This is called Imagine Fun. Look at me, reading it upside down. So you need that bit of paper, hun.
Yes.
And there are 2 rolls of these, and they were £1 each. And they're like a kid's bedroom sort of, called Cosmos. So it's all planets and things like that.
Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to list those for $17.99.
Ooh, let's do them shoes, hun.
We're storming.
We're storming through, look. Well, our last boot sale video was so long.
Yeah, it was a
wasn't
bit long, wasn't it?
So long.
sorry
I can
about
only
that.
apologise for that.
So, next we have...
We don't buy shoes very often. We used to, didn't we? And then we fell out of favour a bit with it.
Yeah, we
Bit of a pain.
should get back into it, really.
So now we're a bit selective. We only
yeah.
buy really good brands or ones we know about. And Hotter we do know about because we've had those before.
We've had a few of these before.
I don't think they've been used, hon. When you look at the soles,
No.
they're so good. These are still being sold at the moment.
Yeah.
These were £5, and I was quite happy to pay for that because we're
Yeah.
going to be listing them for $26.99, and they're lovely. They're cream and blue leather with like
Yeah.
a floral insert.
Yeah. I think I should. Did I show that?
Very popular because they are meant to be very comfortable. So yeah, I went for those. Something I probably shouldn't have got, hun, is that bottle. Do you want to grab it?
Yeah.
Now it was £1. Now we have a Smirnoff one of these that I got from a charity shop in Wales, so I know the money's not great on them. I probably shouldn't, for the time, I probably shouldn't have bought
I
it.
apologise for that noise in the background. That's not
Oh, it's our dishwasher going off.
Sorry.
But it was £1, and I thought it's ever so easy. It's not scratched up or anything. Yes, it'll probably be a right pain for you to post.
Yeah, it's all right.
But for £1,
Yeah.
what are we going to put it up for?
We're going to put it up for $12.99.
Is what it is. We'll probably get a tenner for it.
Yeah.
Quick money, hopefully.
Yeah, it's still a profit.
Let's go for those baskets, hun.
Going too quick for me.
You're never happy. I'm either waffling on or I'm storming through. I'm storming through because I want to show you. I want to spend a couple of minutes or 10 on the most expensive item. That's what it is.
Okay. All right.
I'm desperate. I'm racing ahead, desperate to get to it.
Okay.
So I love
Two of
wicker.
these.
This is classed as wicker or rattan. Same sort of thing.
Oh, it's got a
Yeah, I don't
cutout
quite
on the
know.
side. They're drawers.
Well, they could be. They could be
Yeah,
drawers.
they're drawers. They're drawers, aren't they?
I'm going to sort of put them together.
They're in a unit, I reckon.
Do you think so?
Mm.
They were £2 each, and I thought, well, I've given them a bit of a clean, so they've come up all right.
Mm.
I'm sort of thinking, well, I don't know what I'm thinking because I haven't got the bit of paper.
Sorry.
I was trying to remember
So what,
them,
you
but I
paid
got no idea.
£4?
Yeah.
So $26.99.
Might be a bit cheeky that, but you don't know until you try.
Yeah, that's it.
But I thought where there's a pair of them, someone might want it
Mm.
for something. I don't know. Don't know what really. I hope so. Hope someone wants it for
So
something.
it's definitely worth it. Yeah.
So now let's go for the item that you think might be quite.
That is telling me that it's not.
Well, I didn't even know what it was. The lady I bought it from, she didn't know. All she said was it's not a bra.
I know that's my first thought. I was going to do the old joke, but no.
I've called it a serving dish.
It's very
It's quite sturdy with the
well,
handle.
considering, yeah.
And the thing is, if you look at the amount of work, I think that's why I like wicker. The amount of work that's gone into weaving all of that, crazy, isn't it?
It is.
If only we knew what it was. So it was 50p.
50p.
What have I put it up
Bargain.
for? What am I going to be listing it for?
$16.99.
That's a guess, to be honest with you, as well, because
Oh, is it?
I don't really know. It's got these nice little cutouts, but even when it's on the table, it doesn't seat properly.
No, it doesn't, does it?
So whether it's something that's meant to be hung,
It's like it's off centre.
yeah, is that for a reason? I'm sure
no.
if someone knows, because everyone who watches these videos is more knowledgeable than we are. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm sure if someone knows, they'll let us know.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a bit different. I like different,
Yeah.
so let's go for the big bad boy next, shall we?
Put that in there.
This item was £3 and I couldn't not get it.
Couldn't not get it.
Couldn't not get it. Is that English?
I can't get the
Do you want me to?
slip out. Hang on,
I've glued it down, hun,
Yeah.
and make it difficult for you.
Yeah.
So it's not wicker. I think it's. I don't know. Is that like a type of bamboo? Is it bamboo like strips?
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
crazy amount of work.
Mm.
don't really know what it is. Whether it's some people have them and they say they're sieves, but I don't know.
Really?
I would have said it was more like a display bowl, but I don't know. I don't know. It is lovely though, and it's a lovely
nice,
size.
yeah.
It's a bit unusual. So, what price have I got it up for?
This one you purchased for £3 and you got it up for $34.99.
Who knows whether I get that, but it's worth a try, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
So now I think we are left with the last item.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Now,
I just realised.
in our last video, we talked about vintage Cindy dolls that I had from my childhood, which is in the 70s. And because we were doing a video about it, I did do a bit of research and learnt about the different years and things like that. So just by chance, I mean, sometimes as a reseller, a lot of it does boil down to luck. Sometimes you just get lucky. And when I was going around the boot sale, I bought something for the lady and I saw this head looking at me through the bag and instantly knew that it was a Cindy doll, purely because I'd done all this research to make the last video. So, don't look yet. So I got this bag. I asked how much the bag was, £1.50. Now the doll was dressed at the time, not in a Cindy doll dress, but when I've looked into it, I mean, she's a bit scabby.
She is a bit.
She's a bit scabby. That was covered over.
Yeah.
But if you have a look at her face, she has got the rooted eyelashes. And if you did watch our video from Sunday, this was introduced in 1971. So we know that this head is from 1971. This body, though, however, has got Hong Kong on the waist, which we know is from a different year. I think it's 68, 66, right, 68. Okay. Let me look at my book. I've got it here. 66. So her body was made in 1966 and her head was made from 71 onwards. So we think this is one of those sort of Frankenstein dolls. Yeah, someone's put it together. Yeah. But to be honest with you, the heads do have value to them. But I think what we'll do for the minute is we'll just keep hold of this in case we get the right head and the right body. These dolls do have some value to them. Obviously, if she doesn't clean up, her body will be going in the bin. But her head, I mean, I think what's happened as well, if you have a look, I think someone's glued a bit of the body there.
Right, okay.
As well. So she's had a tortured life, bless her. So when I started going through the bag, I was a bit down because I thought, all afternoon I was thinking, I've got sort of a doll that's worth quite a bit of money. But then you end up being quite lucky because at the time I'd seen the doll and I'd also seen a comb. So I thought, if there's a doll and a comb, there might be some other bits in here. I've got all this bag of clothes, I might be lucky, but no clothes for the Cindy doll. There was a hat, a brush, a comb, and at least 3 pairs of shoes, and about 3 or 4 other shoes that are singles. So what I'm going to do for the time being is keep the doll, in case we get another one that we can make right. Keep the accessories, because the shoes do sell well. If I put 3 sets of shoes together, that we could sell those. But for the time being, I'll keep these accessories because now I've learned a bit more about them. I know what to look out for when I go to the boot sales. There was a cheap doll in here, which I don't think is anything. I will do a little bit of research, but I don't think she's very, very plasticky, hard. Sort of hollow body, hollowed legs. Looks
Someone
cheap.
Shaved her hair. What
They put it up in it, but yeah, it looks a bit cheap and nasty.
Yeah, it's very.
The majority of the clothes are for other dolls and are complete rubbish. But this is when I mentioned about being lucky. Sometimes in life you just are lucky. And what I didn't see and didn't know anything about until I started looking was this little girl. And I thought I'd show you so that you can keep an eye out for her. This is a little doll from the 70s called Pippa. And if I show you the difference, this is a standard Cindy doll. This is a standard body Pippa doll. So you can see quite a lot different. Now she is, let's have a look. I'll give you a measurement here. See, 6.5 inches, so 16.5 centimetres tall. Now this one twists at the waist. She has Palatoy Hong Kong on her backside. and she has a number 2 on her head. Now, there's lots of different Pippa dolls. They brought out different coloured hair. They also bought, what they did, they made the first sort of few years, they kept the face, but they made slight changes to make the doll look different. So they only really had, I think, 3 different types of head, but they, as I say, they changed them to make them different. And this one we believe to be Pippa. They brought out like a dark version, they brought out red hair, they brought out a pale hair doll. If you want to hold Pippa, careful where you're holding her.
Yeah.
She's got riveted legs and knees, and there's a lot of information online about Pippa dolls. So go and have a look and learn about them, because they are quite expensive. And if they twist at the waist, the later ones they did a dancing range that didn't twist at the waist. And then they did another range later that didn't have these riveted knees. They had like legs like this.
Yeah.
So you can really get a lot of information from Google. A lot of people that collect them also have their own websites about them. But we were lucky enough to have, not only with that in the bag, we had this pair of little trousers, tiny trousers. Now, just to give you an idea, these trousers sold recently on eBay for £17.50 just for a pair of these trousers. Then we've got this little dress, and we've also got this little dress. Both these say made in Hong Kong, so they are Pippa clothing. And then I'm going to have to get near these tiny little shoes, a little pair of blue shoes and a little pair of white shoes. So they're very collectible. I don't think it's this pair of blue shoes, but a different type of blue shoe with a ribbon went for £125 on an auction. So it's crazy. So as I say, by finding this in the bag, it's led to this beauty and learning a bit about Palatoy toys, Pippa dolls. So what we're going to do is put these 2 outfits, the pair of trousers, the pair of blue shoes, the pair of white shoes and the doll in one bundle. Let's go through the price hunt of it. You can be a happy boy.
Ooh.
I know.
That's not bad, is it?
Not bad
That's
at all.
really good.
So the whole bag, £1.50. This is going in the bin. This is going on our shelf, and this is going on eBay.
So £1.50 and $79.99.
I know, it's crazy. She's so tiny, but so collectible. When you have a look, if you've got bundles, if you've got 2 dolls and a bundle of clothing, they're going for £200-300. So we'll definitely be looking out for a Pippa doll. They do different ones. They do ones called Marie. They do, I can't remember any other names. I only remember that one because it's mine.
Yours.
But you know when you think, oh, is it fate? Is that a Marie doll? Was I meant to get it?
No.
So I'm going to show you again, just in case you don't know. And they can keep an eye out for her little face. I think this one's had her hair chopped, and she has got a little bit of alopecia on the sides. So that's why she's priced at that sort of price. But yes, jointed, riveted legs, and this one twists at the waist. But as I say, later versions don't twist at the waist, and even later than that, have fixed legs. But it's the height really you want to be looking at. They were called pocket money fashion dolls. That's what they were branded as.
Yeah.
So I've waffled on long enough about that now. Shall we go through the figures?
Let's go through the figures.
So these people go. Right, so here we go. So total spend for the day was £32. That's not bad, huh, is it? Not bad.
That's good considering you're out on your own doing it.
Yeah, out in the wild.
So for that we got 12 items. Oh,
yeah,
sorry, we
12
can
listings.
make up 12 listings. And the total listing value is $339.98. And this is the best case scenario. So you take off the eBay fees. It's 11.9%, and that works out at £39.08. Then you've got the VAT to add on to that, which is $46.90. And then you've got 12 of the order transaction fees that eBay charge per item.
That's a 30p plus a 6p VAT.
Yeah, that's right. and that's £4.32. So the total fees come to £51.22. Postage is around about £48 mark, and so the total fees and postage would come to £99.22. So if you take that figure off of the £339.98, it takes it down to £240.76, and then minus off what we paid for the items of £32, and that gives us a best case profit of £208.76.
Not too shabby.
That's not too bad, considering we were going there to sell.
Yeah, I only run around quickly, didn't I? And I run around after everyone else had run around. So you know, we're lucky to get anything sometimes when you go around a bit later. But as we always try and say with these videos, is we're not making them to try and show you how good we are, because we're not, are we? I mean, as I say, this sort of thing is more luck than skill. The reason we make these videos is to try and educate you, even though a lot of you watching are more educated than us. But we're trying to show at the range and show you what you can get, and by doing a little bit of research, what you can aim to get back. We didn't know anything about these toys, now we do.
We do, that's it.
You know, things like this, we only got this because we'd bought a previous one and we knew they were worth more than normal. So it's all a process of learning, and if we can pass that on to people. So we hope you don't think we're just showing off, because we don't always get it right. We
we don't get it right. No.
You know, try our best and see how we get on.
Yeah.
So should we do now? I've just put that disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Well, I don't want people thinking we're Billy Big Balls. Look at us, we're making loads of money, because we're not. We are trying things, seeing if they work. If they do, we buy them again. If we don't get them again.
That's it. I mean, you know, everybody has their own thing, don't they? And
we're hoping that someone didn't know about this style of doll, and now you've learnt a bit, and now you can keep an eye out for it.
It's having it in the memory bank somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you want to sort of the worst case out?
Yeah, go on then. So we started off with £339.98 as our listing, but worst case we always take off roughly about 30%, don't we?
Yeah.
So with the 11.9% fees, so we start off at £237.99. We've taken the fees off, which is £28.32, then the VAT, £33.98. Order transaction fee, £4.32. It stays the same, doesn't it? So our total fees for eBay would be £38.30. It is also worth mentioning that we only sort of talk about the fees per item. Obviously, we've got a shop. We've got a middle shop. We don't mention that, but obviously that factors into our whole monthly thing, doesn't it?
That's it, yeah.
So we've got £38.30 as our eBay costs. Our postage is £48. So our total fees and postage would be £86.30. If you minus that from the £237.99, you're left with £151.69. You take away the £32 that it cost us, so we're looking at £119.69 profit, worst case. So as we always say, it's never going to be that.
No,
it's never going to be the high.
it.
It's between the two, between 119 to 108. So if we
That's
were
it.
to get sort of 180-ish, 170-ish, that sort of thing,
that'd be we were happy with that. Yeah, I
mean,
would have thought it would be around about
realistically, when we spend about £32, we would like to get over 100 back, wouldn't we?
Yes.
When we buy things, we try and aim to get about 3 times the value, because we're greedy like that.
Well, no, it's not that we're greedy. You have to value your time, and some of these things do take quite a lot of time.
Yes, I spent
to process and research, and so you have to value your time.
I spent an hour cleaning last night with baby wipes, which aren't free. You have to buy those, so there are costs involved.
Yeah, baby wipes are expensive, aren't
We
they?
we get through so many baby wipes, don't we? I'll clean everything.
Yeah.
Even if it looks clean, it still gets a wipe over, because we want people to get something in its best condition, so everything gets it clean. But I've still got to list these all today, which will probably take a couple of hours, hour and a half, couple of hours. Then you've got to photograph them, so there is time
so it's
involved.
all the time associated with it.
It's got to be worthwhile, isn't it?
That's it, definitely.
But really, that's I think we got more than we thought we'd get.
Yeah.
On a day when we were mainly selling.
Yeah, that was the main aim, is to get rid of all of our tat, and then we bought someone else's.
It's got to be done. So we hope you've enjoyed seeing what we picked up, and always thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our video, and if you liked our content,
Please like and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive notification for future videos.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.